Hey guys, Sarah from Aaron's Outdoor, and today, or tonight kind of, I am walking up on these two spillways here. It's going to be dark in like an hour, and I have a little bit of time. I thought I might as well fish here a little bit. It's probably going to be dark in like 45 minutes, but I'm just going to try and see if I can catch a fish or two. I have the 2-inch Kitech Easy Shiner, which is basically just a total multi-species lure. Can catch pretty much anything that's in these spillways. And it's early March. I actually caught one fish out of the spillway, a bass, in late January. So if a bass ate a lure in late January, hopefully I can at least get something today because it's been really warm this week and the high today was over 70 degrees. So anyway, let's get to fishing. There's a fish out of the big spillway. Is it a perch? Yeah, it's a perch. So maybe these fish aren't really that active. I mean, perch are probably the most active cold water fish that are in here. And that's what I got. A little yellow perch. I think I had a bite a cast or two ago. This spillway is a lot shallower and not as fast flowing, so after I didn't get a bite in that one, I thought maybe in this one there's actually some fish roaming shallow. All right, well, that's our first fish. There's a fish. Definitely feels bigger than that last one. Oh, he's running at me. It's a bass. There we go. That's a fun catch. I'd rather catch a little bass than a tiny little perch probably, so take that. All right, well, I got a little bass. This guy put up a nice little fight. I thought he was gonna come off because he started darting like right at me and I didn't have any pressure on him, but he stayed hooked, and I don't know, it's probably a better catch than that perch.
What are you doing for spring break?
What am I doing?
Going to see your girlfriend?
Well, she has a different spring break, but I'm going to Tennessee. No way, that's a fish. I actually got a fish. Oh, wow. It's not bad either. It's not bad. Oh, he got stuck. Actually got a fish. What is that? It's a trout.
Oh, it's huge.
It's a good trout. I told you there's a chance we could catch a trout here, but not very likely. And I also told you I've caught trout on this before. That's kind of... That's not bad. It's not bad. No, it's stocked. It's not bad. I don't have a net though because I wasn't expecting to catch a trout. Oh wow, it is actually really good. I was not expecting to catch a trout out of this creek. That guy, it's probably like a 17-inch trout. And it's pretty fat too, so we'll get him off the hook, get a picture, and release him. He's looking like he wants to go, but he was kind of doing some funky stuff. So we'll see. But look at that trout, y'all. It's probably at least 17 inches, I'd say. Maybe a little longer. Oh, he's kicking. I just want to make sure he's good. Oh yeah, he's good. He's facing upstream, which is a good sign. That was very unexpected. Dante and I came out here to hopefully catch like a bass or something because it's been so warm lately. We thought maybe the water temperature had warmed up enough for bass. I don't know if it has, but I caught a trout, which I didn't even really realize. I knew it was possible that trout could be in this creek, but I definitely thought it would be a pretty rare catch. So that was pretty cool. Typically when river or creek fishing and you're going for bass, they like slack water right next to current. Like this brush pile makes that water, you know, there's still a tiny bit of current, but for the most part it's slack water. So I would see a bass being right behind this brush pile next to the current. I'll make one more cast, but I don't think we're gonna get another one there. Oh, no way. What if it's the same fish? Is it a bass? It's a bass this time. You're kidding. It's a spotted bass. No, they must be like feeding on crawfish. You're kidding me, dude. I was telling Dante, I was like, we disturbed this pool a bunch. No way I catch another fish here. And I got a little spotted bass. So maybe I need to give you the crawfish. Yeah, Dante was just wondering if there's any food in the fish's mouth. So we looked in here and there actually is, it looks like there's one crawfish whisker. It's a little black line. I mean, I think it's probably a crawfish whisker, but that's really surprising. I never caught a fish out of this one little spot in this creek before. I just caught 2, and one of them was a trout, which I was definitely not expecting. All right, I let this fish go. First true creek bass of the year. I've caught a couple out of spillways, which flow into creeks, but weren't really creeks. Hey guys, Darren from Aaron's Outdoor, and today I'm out on my Pelican on Hiawassee Lake in western North Carolina, here with John from Creek Fishing Adventures. And I've been on this lake twice. The first time was with my Pelican. I think I caught like 8 bass that day. It was this summer, and the lake is totally different in the winter than the summer. They draw it down like, I don't know, maybe 50 feet. They draw it down a lot. It looks a lot different than when I was here in the summer. So hopefully we can still get on some fish. The depth finder says the water temp is about 52 degrees, which should be warm enough for some fish to be biting. So we'll just have to see.
Oh,
I think I'm right above fish. Can't tell. Oh, nope. Nope.
Did you get a bite?
I don't know. It looked like it was a fish, but...
Oh, man.
Oh, wait. My worm got bit off. That was a fish. See that?
Did it have a tail on it?
Yeah, it's a 6-inch worm. It's probably about 4 inches.
I thought you had...
I saw it. So the yellow dot was at about 10 feet.
I thought you had some kind of resistance, but like... How
Yeah.
I haven't really like been on a boat with it. Just, So, apparently...
My stud could grab a fish. I think I have a fish.
Looks like a fish.
It's a fish. Seems decent. There's a net below you. I don't know if I need it. I don't know. He's right. He's not that big.
Oh, nice.
I'll go. Little spotted bass. Okay. That was really random. This lake looks identical pretty much all around. Little 13-inch spotted bass probably. Yeah, he's 13 and a half. It's not a big one, but it's not too bad. Oh, watch the fish eat this. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh. I thought it was a bass. It's a giant green sunfish. I think it's one of the hybrids. Like, oh my gosh. Jeez. Look at that thing, dude. I think that is a, oh my gosh. This might be the biggest one I've ever caught. I don't know. I've caught some that are really big before. This is a green sunfish bluegill hybrid. I think in the past, uh-oh, he's bleeding, but I think in the past I've just called it a green sunfish, but I guess he is a hybrid. That's what someone commented. I mean, I say he, like it could be the same fish. It's probably a different one, but I'm sure there's more than one of them in this pond. All right, I'm gonna see how much this fish weighs. He was 10 and a half inches, but I think he might weigh over a pound. 1 pound exactly. Oh, there he goes. There's a fish. Got him that time. Decent little guy. Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna get him over here. All right, over the tree. There we go. I just missed a fish, possibly the same fish. The other one was pretty small, but it was about this size. Maybe the fish I had on before was smaller, but not a bad fish, I guess, for this pond. Still, it's a little less than a pound, but I'll take it. I think this is going to be added on to a creek fishing video I did a little while ago. That clip was from a good like 3 weeks ago. Haven't done much creek fishing since. It just rained a lot, so the creeks are all blown out. I wanted to do some creek fishing today, but they're just muddy. I don't think it would have been very good. So I was trying out this little pond and got my first little fish there on just a little baby rage craw. All right, this pond is like real shallow all around, but I think this is the deeper side. So I came over here since I hadn't seen much activity, but maybe I'll get a few in this area. I mean, in general, it's a lot harder to catch a big bass than a small bass. So. Oh, all right. Oh. It's a little fish. There we go. I don't even know if I'm filming. Ugh. I actually got a fish. Am I filming? Can you tell my camera's going? All right, y'all, there's the first fish of the day. I think this is gonna be added to the end of a creek fishing video. I've been struggling recently. I've had a lot of days where I've caught nothing or one fish. So today, I think we're actually about to go to a spillway and see if we can catch some more. But for now, I did actually get one out of this lake. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and release it. It's a little 1/2 pounder on just like a little mini rage craw, which I think is what I caught another fish on that I probably added on to this video too. All right, now go ahead and release him here. Let's watch him swim off in this shallow water here. There he goes. There's one. Oh, it's a little bass. He kind of hit a rock. Well,
is he dead?
No, he's fine. So Dante and I just moved down to the spillway, and I told Dante I'd be very surprised if we don't catch fish today, because it's been warm, and at a spillway like this, it's just a place where fish will be concentrated, and we're also using really small lures that will catch pretty much anything. So that's the first one of the day, or first one out of the spillway. Second bass of the day. It's pretty dang tiny, but I'll take it. All right, I'll let this little guy go. All right, y'all, well, this is the end of the video. This is definitely a very random video. The beginning was a couple like okay days of fishing. It was early in the year. I actually caught a couple creek fish, but since then the weather's kind of been up and down, and I don't know, the fishing is definitely not super good up here in the mountains yet. I've had a lot of bad days where I've caught nothing or just caught a fish or two. So that's kind of why there's just some random footage at the end of this video. But hopefully here coming soon, the weather will warm up a good bit, and I know the creeks and rivers will be good here. I think they should be good here by the end of April. Now it's like the beginning of April. It's still kind of a little bit so-so as far as creek fishing goes. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. But I'll catch you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.